Mario Kart World's the first entry in its franchise to introduce an open world map, so logically my first reaction when I saw that was, wouldn't it be like really cool if you could cross from one side to another of the world without touching the ground? I need a diagnosis, because that decision has taken a week of my life away that I will never, ever get back. It was hours of planning, memorizing NPC routes, abusing the game's systems at every opportunity, and rolling the dice. A lot of rolling the dice, but I managed to get a run that's just barely possible, and here's how I did it. We start by defining a set of rules. Is this ground? Is that ground? Is this just wet ground? Are the top of those ground? And if all is ground, then what isn't? And how in the moo cow am I expected to make a functioning route? When defining the rule set for this challenge, I found myself struggling between two realities. If I count the ground as just the grass ground or the roads, then jumping through mountains means this challenge runs the risk of becoming rather trivialized. If I decide water isn't the ground, then what's stopping me from just riding down the river through the entirety of the map? But if I do make all of those off limits, then what remains? The top of houses, the edges of highways, the wiring on lampposts, maybe the back of a couple trucks? Surely you cannot make a functioning route out of these. Well, that's what I thought, until I started experimenting and suddenly, there seemed like maybe, just maybe, there was a way. Meet the protagonist of this journey, the most graceful flying being to ever drive, the wicked wasp himself in his bitty buggy, Wario. And with its shiny blue paint, rainbows run across its back, the ever-glorious blue ramp truck. Alone, they stand no chance crossing the wide world of Mario Kart. Your glide's just too short and your pathing too fickle, but together, with just the right amount of grind rails, rewind mechanics, and luck, this duo might just do it. After deciding on a strategy, figuring out a route became a lot easier. I could easily discard the entirety of the snow area of the map, as even from the top of Starview Peak with a golden mushroom, there was no way I was getting to a safe landing zone. Wario's shipyard down below suffers from issues as well. If water isn't ground, then I've decided that this run ends as soon as I touch the ocean on the opposite side of the map I started from. Starting there is a no-go, and ending there also isn't. I checked Boo Cinema, but to no avail. Acorn Heights was much the same. I figured Bowser's Castle and Airship Fortress were way too far removed, and down south, the thick jungle with its mountains posed an unsurmountable threat. So I eventually landed on this area as being the most viable for the run. The desert with its mostly empty landscape featuring tons of highways, many of which lead deeper into the world to Peach Stadium and Crown City, seemed like the perfect place to start, while the elevated highlands beside Salty Speedway and Peach Beach proved to be an excellent point to jump off and end the run. All I needed now was to decide which of these levels to start from. Desert Hill was an easy no because I don't like it. Shy Guy Bazaar, on the other hand, is a much cooler track, but unfortunately there just wasn't any high enough jumping off point, so starting from there would have been really hard. Enter Whistlestop Summit, featuring a perfect gliding ramp that gives us ample opportunity to reach many areas of interest. Now all I had to do was start attempting the run. Starting from the top of Whistlestop Summit, I was instantly overwhelmed with options. Grind rails ran through bridges, there was a dirt road leading to the left and one leading to the right. I needed to figure out how I was going to get on top of one of those blue trucks without touching the floor, and only one working path was enough. The dirt road to the left happened to lead me to a segment right by some electrical wiring I could trick on repeatedly, and with the power of Rewind, a tool that's often meant for retrying tricks, I could stall indefinitely anywhere, letting me sit around and spawn the vehicles I needed. Okay, this is it. We just need to follow him, make sure he doesn't despawn. We have a very narrow window to land a stupid jump into the back of that truck. I quickly realized, however, that what was already looking to be a tricky run was in reality a lot trickier than I could have expected. It's already there. It's already there. No. No. No! If something like this happens during a good run. Oh, this is a sharp turn. This is a sharp turn. I didn't think of these either. We can't do turns. Oh my god. This is a lot harder than I thought. And as if getting on top of one of those trucks wasn't hard enough on its own, I had to learn multiple different truck routes to ensure I'd actually be getting into the right one. Not all trucks lead to Crown City. Some just send us back to Whistlestop Summit, or even worse, deeper into the desert. So ensuring I had learned which trucks didn't do that was a battle of its own. If these trucks work on just a loop back and forward from two locations and they don't actually move around too much, this will be problematic. And we have to stop for the Goomba every time. Are you kidding me? This is incredible gameplay. But I had a vision. I knew that if I could just land on the correct truck, there would be nothing stopping me from reaching those rooftops in Crown City. At least until then, I had a plan I knew would work. I just had to pull it off. We just need to get a run off the ground, literally. After we get in the vehicle, the hard part, at least the first hard part, is over. Hopefully we only have to do this bit once and not lose our progress in its entirety ever. There it is. I see it. What if I try to land on it like this? That is not happening. Come on. I got it. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, that was so close. Come on. Please. Please. No. This time for sure. I did it. I did it. I did it. But it's going the wrong way. We're in, but it's going the wrong way. I guess that's fitting for our first real attempt. It's going this way. I need you to go all the way over here, buddy. Crown City is the first major objective. We just need to make it to Crown City. If we make it here, there's enough rooftops here that where we can just actually play the game a little and get to the bridge. Landing another one of these jumps on top of a truck will get us across the bridge. And then we just have to do it again somewhere and hope it brings us to the ocean. Yes! 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 No, no, no! Yes! Okay, I'm not gonna touch the controller. I placed the controller down. I put the controller down. Destination? Most likely DK Spaceport. But please, Crown City. These guys usually go to... Oh, crap. No! I forgot about this part of the road. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Complications started piling up. When it wasn't these trucks going the wrong way or taking 10 minutes just to spawn in, it was these things ruining perfectly fine runs. At this point, I was on my second day of attempts and I hadn't even made it to Crown City once. I'm not gonna lie, I thought of giving up right here. Maybe it was just too hard or too RNG dependent and I didn't even have a solid plan past that bridge. My hope was dwindling, but I knew that if I could just get that truck to cooperate once, there was no way things could go wrong in Crown City proper. Right? This time, for sure. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it! Face the wall just in case. Face the wall just in case. Please, tell me those guys aren't here this time. I just want to make it to Crown City. Please. I don't see no sign of the stupid boost guys. We're good! We're good! Yes! We have crossed the first challenge! Getting into the first truck! Oh no! Crown City! Take me there. I command you, take me there. Don't turn into DK Spaceport. No. Okay. Tell me this works. Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. No! I hate you. I hate you so much. I hope you explode. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Come on. Faster. Go. 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 Okay. Okay. Go, truck. Go. 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 Please. Yeah. Please don't have those guys there again. Okay. They can't be in both places at the same time, right? Oh my god. It actually does. Okay. 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 Are there just crabs in the middle of the forest? Sure. Yeah, no, of course. Wait. No. That was the one that was going to take us to Crown City. No! The one ahead would have taken us to Crown City. And this one's taking us to the middle of nowhere in DK Spaceport. There's nothing I can do in DK Spaceport. It's so middle of nowhere. Like in the map, I think this is the only road in and out of this place. So this car is just going to go around. And now I hope that after it does that, it turns into Crown City and not back to Whistlestop Summit. Oh, Crown City. So close yet so far. Wait, you're turning this way? Oh, you're going all the way in. We're back at the crossing. Now, don't go up. Don't go up ahead. Turn, turn, turn. Please turn. Turn right. Turn right now. Turn right now. Turn right now. Turn right. Don't go. No, no, please don't do this to me. I want you guys to understand that every failed attempt that got to this point was already 10 minutes deep into a run, stalling to get the truck to spawn, then making the jump correctly into the truck and having it drive all the way here just for them to then decide to go into Spaceport instead of turning to Crown City. That little maneuver is going to cost us an additional 10 minutes. All of that just for a chance at progressing past this initial area of the run. You're not gonna turn into Crown City here, are you? You're just going to make me go all the way back to Whistlestop, but it's okay. I don't judge you. Just know that... You motherfucker! I'm not gonna pretend to understand. Maybe they do go in circles, but just some of them. Maybe others just go in lines. What's the point? That one in front of us turned into Crown City immediately instead of going into... Sure. As long as we end up inside of that city, I don't care. I figured this would be a good time to explain a bit of the blue truck's routing, and after mapping a couple dozen runs, I found out that there are 3 different kinds of blue trucks that run through Whistlestop Summit. The ones that are coming from this road straight ahead into Whistlestop Summit, they are of no help to us. These guys run through Desert Hills all the way to DK Spaceport, back to Desert Hills, and it took me way too long to notice this and start ignoring them. They don't even take us to Crown City. They're useless for our run. Then we have these trucks here that come from this right road that presumably is already coming from Crown City, so they should all be headed back that way, right? Well, yes, but they have this one fun little quirk, because of course they do. Sometimes they just turn straight into Crown City, saving us 10 minutes, but sometimes they decide to go all around DK Spaceport, costing each run an extra 10 minutes of waiting. And yes, of course, most of my runs were utilizing the latter. But I wasn't so scared. After all, once they made it into Crown City, there was just one road they could follow, and it led us directly to our objective, and there was no way I missed the obvious left turn at the entrance to Crown City. Crown City without ever touching the ground. And it loaded in. We're here, in style. From the simulations, I know that... I needed... From the simulations, I know that I needed to go that way. To get on top of the roofs and, jump into another one of these so that I could cross the bridge. Please don't go away. My soul is... being crushed right now. Okay, maybe this is better somehow. Maybe it's gonna go down now and it just heads into the bridge. Maybe it just crosses the bridge. Maybe all of this can be skipped with this one single truck. Okay, maybe it's perfect. Maybe it's the best thing I could have ever asked for. A dream come true. Or maybe it turns left right now. Maybe it's about to turn left. It's about to turn left. This time for sure. But for real this time, after a lot more failed attempts, I finally got a working run. Left from Whistlestop Summit, found a truck coming from the right road, got the jump perfectly, narrowly avoided the boost guys in the road, and now I just had to wait for it to take me to Crown City. And hopefully I get to keep my 10 minutes this time. Right, please turn. I don't want to go all the way to DK Spaceport. Please turn, please turn, please turn. Turn, no. Okay. Please, please, please. 11 minutes of waiting. Turn. Please turn. Please turn. Yes! Crown City, baby! Just go straight. Okay, screw it, screw it. Can we make it to something that's not ground? Can we make it there? Can we make it there? Oh my god, we can. Okay. That's doable. Oh my god, it's doable. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Okay, calm down. Don't fall. These are rooftops. These are not ground. We don't want to fall now, Wario. And so it was done. After all these attempts, we had made it to the rooftops of Crown City and gone from here in the map to right here, and still had all this way left to go, but because of one neat map feature, this meant that our run was essentially at its halfway point now. I'm talking about the master of straight lines, everyone's favorite intermission to play online, the massive bridge that cuts across a third of the map. Yup, that's our next destination. Using this semi-checkpoint that Crown City has provided us by drifting across these rooftops allows us to be set up perfectly for another blue truck jump. However, as the deceiving trucks of Whistlestop Summit had shown me, not every blue truck is the same, and past that that bridge lay 3 different paths, of which only one would take me the right way. This is perfect, and that's our next challenge. The bridge. It's getting so much worse than the other side. Wait, Wario follows me? With his eyes? What? He stopped. What? He gained sentience there. Whoa, whoa. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I hate you. I hate that. Perfect. And now we're into the bridge. Oh, of course. Yeah, we're gonna wait. No, I have time. I have time. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'll wait. While we're waiting for the bridge to bring us across, here's a general panorama of the pathing that the blue trucks take after exiting from the bridge. We're instantly presented with 3 different paths, to the left, right, and center, and our objective here is reaching the beach past the savannah. If a truck takes the right path, they'll either circle around through Faraway Oasis, back towards the bridge and Crown City, or head towards the forest, which is not what we want. If they decide on the middle path, then funnily enough, it is a straight shot back to Crown City. They just turn around after that first turn. Now, if we're on a truck that's headed through the left path, we cross the river, reach the large highway that runs across Peach Stadium all the way to Salty Speedway, and that's our ticket for progression. Just as before, however, it would take me a lot of time-consuming trial and error to reach this realization, and reaching that highway alone wouldn't be the end of my troubles. Okay, 1 of 3 paths. Where are we going? Okay, that's the right way. That's the right way. That's lucky. That's really lucky. This is the right way. Okay, so this road, you can barely see it in this bad mini-map, it gets to here. And then once we reach this point, it can either turn back into Peach Stadium, forward into Cheep Cheep Falls, or to the right, Salty Speedway. This is where we want to go. So it's another 1 in 3 chance. I don't really know whether where this thing is gonna take us. As long as it doesn't decide to 180 turn. Where's that one turning? Is that one turning the right way or the wrong way? Okay, no, that one's going wrong. That one's going back to Peach Stadium. Okay, this one won't do that, surely. Right? Oh no. Got it. And this time we're going straight ahead. Considering how last time went, honestly, straight ahead might just be better. This road could lead us maybe all the way to Salty Speedway? Right? Right! I'm coping, okay. I'm gonna have to find another jump off point. Somewhere here in Faraway Oasis, I'm probably going to have to find a new jump off point to switch truck once again. Oh, but I guess I won't be going there. Isn't this just the same spot? Okay, this is just, you're going to the same place you were before. Unless you decide to turn back here and go into the stupid ass bridge again. If you do that, I'm exploding. I swear. I swear. Okay, that's stupid. We're landing on top of the truck. I started feeling like these runs were becoming a bit of a waste, and it was taking too long to map out the area, so I decided that it wouldn't hurt if I just switched up the strategy for a bit, seeing if I can open up some different opportunities. I'm gonna try to go on top of a truck this time and see if it has a different path. Which of the 3 will you take again? Middle one is a definite no. Oh, and I'm pretty sure this just is going to go straight back into the bridge. Oh. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, that's way too close. Okay. Okay. I am so sorry, Blue Ramp Truck. I clearly shouldn't have doubted your efficiency. Back to the usual strat it was, to figure out an ending to this run. One more chance and there's a bunch of trucks. Are we going straight again? Are you joking? Okay, I don't give a crap. We're going into that one. I meant this one. I still mean it. Okay, your turn here. Oh crap. Okay. The problem is finding which of these in this area which of these trucks goes this way. Because right now, all the trucks we're getting into, they either just head back to Crown City or they go to Peach Stadium back to Crown City. They don't go further this way, which is fine as long as we have a place to stand that we can then observe another truck from that would actually go where we want. You know, the skyboxes in this game are really beautiful. They're so real for some reason. Ugh, it's not skybox. Wario jump scare. Like, the entire game is so cartoony, but then you get to the skyboxes and they're like so real in a way. I don't know. I'm going insane. I've been sitting in the back of trucks for hours now. I mean, I assume it's gonna turn into here to go back, right? It's not actually gonna start going deep into the forest. This isn't the floor. We could stand here. We can stand here. If we hop out right now. Yep, this is the middle path that's gonna go back into Crown City. So let's just get it. Can we land here? Yes. There. Now I'm just stuck. Yes! We're in. Going that way seems to be good. And this one is not going that way. Maybe we should jump out of it. Or maybe we can just follow it this way. Ah, this part of the map, it's so uncharted even after all of it. My testing. Even after all of my testing, I just can't find a consistent way out of this place. Jumping into that house might be a good idea. That might have not been a good idea, but I still decided to keep following that blue ramp truck past the large highway intersection until I reached the sea, and that's when I found out I had just gotten myself a working path to the ocean. The end of this challenge was just one tricky jump away. This is over, okay, this is the path. It's just one very tricky, good jump away from success. Whistlestop Summit, through Donkey Kong Spaceport, up through Crown City, through the bridge, into Faraway Oasis, turns over here, and then jump from the truck that's going to go back to Peach Stadium into the truck that's coming from Peach Stadium, and it'll bring me to Salty Speedway, where I can jump in the water. With the final plan finally set in stone, all that was standing between me and finishing this challenge was that last jump, and now I was confident I could do it. And it was a long journey, this one. From humble beginnings at Whistlestop Summit, we crossed the world of Mario Kart, overcame the challenges that were laid in front of us, persevered through moments of doubt. We crossed a desert, visited the big city, cut across the ocean, made our way through a treacherous savannah, and now finally landed safely on the back of the truck that would be our final ride towards the ocean. Oh my god, it just turned at the perfect spot. It's gonna go over the final bridge! No way! I think I just did it! I think I just did it! I did not have faith in the RNG of this at all! I was not even ready. Okay, I'm just gonna jump out of it the moment it hits the bridge. The moment it hits the bridge, I'm jumping out. 3, 2, 1. I actually did it! I cannot believe this! I just crossed the entirety of Mario Kart World without touching the ground. Oh my god, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. But it's done! It's done! From one side to the other. Touching the ocean without ever touching the floor. And so it was proven you can cross the entirety of Mario Kart World without ever touching the ground. Thank you so much for watching this run. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, and, you know, leave a comment telling me what you thought of this style of video, this run. And as always, thank you to these patrons so much for helping out the channel. It means a lot to me, guys. If you want to check out the Patreon, links are in the description. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Goodbye!